Radical.
You know, I've not been keeping up with the Tesla Cybertruck's recalls, but apparently there's been 4 recalls on the Cybertruck. I'm reading it right here. If it's wrong, please correct me, but there's 4 recalls on the Cybertruck. I just knew about the one with the accelerator pad that would sometimes get jammed, and then you would have to press on the brake to stop your gigantic, weighty Cybertruck from barreling through vehicles. I knew about that recall, but apparently there's 4. Well, get ready, brace yourselves. There's going to be, possibly, should be, a 5th recall. This is a serious recall. So, there is a story about around February. The Cybertrucks that were made around February 2024, Tesla is secretly on the down low replacing complete battery packs. And they say it's due to cell side dent induced core collapse. That's a fancy way of saying, hey, there's dents in your battery packs and it could cause a fire. That's pretty serious. Have you seen some of these EVs go up in flames? They can take entire parking garages and lots with them when they go up in flames. I don't know the technicals of it, but your batteries cannot have anything wrong with them. They cannot have dents. It could cause core collapse, which is the term they're using here. Now, interesting thing is the customer brought in their Cybertruck for routine maintenance, and they actually winded up holding on to the Cybertruck, and they held on to it, and they updated his app that, what's the term they were using here? And the guy's name is Matt, by the way. Let's see here. Okay. Here it is. Apologies for the wait on getting this. I was looking it up again. High voltage battery replacement. That's the added service item he had. High voltage battery replacement cell dent induced core collapse. Yeah. And they said waiting for parts. So he took it in on something that he thought would just take a day. Think about the inconvenience of that. Think about if this is your daily driver, the only vehicle you have, and hell, at $100,000, it might be the only vehicle that you can afford if you get it. So you got to buy a backup vehicle, by the way, maybe like a standard F-150 or something, to Ram or something like that, that doesn't need these 2-week waiting replacements for basically a brand new fucking truck. It's brand new, man. Have any of you bought a brand new vehicle and had to take it in for maintenance all the time? Might happen with a Tesla. So they had to wait, of course, for the batteries. And he's left without a vehicle for 2 weeks. What's dirty here, of course, is the fact that they did not even let Matt know that they were going to replace his battery packs, which is basically the engine of these vehicles. Could you imagine if you dropped off a car for routine maintenance and then they start replacing your engine? They start replacing your engine without even telling you, not even calling you and saying, hey, Matt, we're just going to let you know that we can come at a later time. You could bring it back. What's more to your convenience, but we need to replace all your battery packs. Yeah, there's a possibility they could catch fire, core collapse. Whoopsie on our production end on your brand new Cybertruck. But we need to take it and we need to have it for 2 weeks. I would say, well, you fuckers, make sure the ones you put in aren't dented, you fucks. Man, I can't understand all these people that defend the Cybertruck and love the Cybertruck. I don't understand it. Because not only is the thing fugly as fuck, not only is it overpriced, but now, if you got some in February, lucky ducky you, it might catch fire. It's such a serious problem that they're replacing them right away. That's a serious recall, man. And I don't think they officially want to have this to be an official recall because there's already so much bad news when it comes to Cybertruck. This is just another aspect they don't want to get out there, I guess. So it's underhanded. What they're doing is they're not officially issuing out a recall because it sounds bad, because the news would pick up on it, and that's bad press for Elon, and that's the last thing he needs right now. So they're taking in your vehicle, taking in your Cybertruck, and they're working on it without you even knowing. I mean, I don't even know if that's entirely legal, really. without notifying you that they're doing something to the truck you're actually actively paying for and making payments on, right? I just really cannot believe this. This is not a situation that is like a stuck accelerator pad. There's also some issues with creaky seats. That's not that big of an issue. I don't think they'll have a recall on creaky seats. But when you pay $100,000 for something, you should expect the very best. You should not expect serious issues like dented side battery packs being installed in your vehicles. On the production end, there's got to be so many issues at production. Well, they have like trained monkeys putting their Cybertrucks together. If this is how these Cybertrucks are at year 1 or 2, could you imagine how broke down your Cybertruck's going to be in 5 to 10 years? Could you imagine anybody wanting to buy your used Cybertruck? Just in general, these Teslas, man, not only are they not reliable, but there's so many issues. Not just with the Cybertruck, but there's so many issues with Tesla. And you better have a backup vehicle, like I said. You better have a standard backup 1989 Toyota Camry or something reliable while you're driving these overpriced hunks of fucking junk.